All right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Well. I believe you are doing great wherever you are. I hope you have recovered or you are finally recovering from the shock of last night's game. Yeah, it is not easy, I understand. And to someone like me, that has to come and present myself to you. No matter my mood, my condition, it is a difficult moment. It is a difficult thing to do. The direction which our club Chelsea is moving, it is not anything any one of us can or could be proud of. We used to be a proud Chelsea fans. For those of you in Nigeria, you agree with me. Even in Ghana as well, you agree with me. Whenever there's an argument about football clubs around the world, Chelsea fans, we are the loudest because we have the bragging right. We had the bragging right. Of late, even though Manchester City seems to be winning everything, yet they still don't have the bragging right over Chelsea. But their fan base can even be compared to Chelsea fan base in Nigeria and Ghana. In some part of the world, Zimbabwe, my good friend in Zimbabwe, Uganda, Kenya, wherever you are around Africa, you know. The fan base of Chelsea in Africa is huge. Chelsea's fan base in Africa is very huge. As we speak, Manchester City cannot compare. Yes, Manchester United, they have a fan base. Liverpool has a fan base. Arsenal, they have a fan base. I agree. But when these four clubs, they meet, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Chelsea fans always have the upper hand. Because in recent years, it has been Chelsea that is known. Today, we are no longer proud to speak. Whenever we want to open our mouth, we'll tell a shout out, my friend, shut up. Shut up. Like yesterday, my friend, they shut me down. They said, look at your club. And indeed, we are becoming like Arsenal of the old. The later part of Arsene Wenger. Well, every season. In fact, they were even better because they never fall this low. Arsenal in every season, in later part of Arsene Wenger, they always fight to the top. When it gets to December, I'm sorry, my Arsenal brothers, please forgive me, but that is how it is. That is what used to be. Even till now. Every season, Arsenal starts very strongly. By Christmas, they'll be on top of the league. After Christmas, they will begin to drop. Then, before you realize it, they are fit on the league table. Sometimes they'll be on the 4th on the league table. Hardly will you see them on 6 or 7. Even till tomorrow, this is what they are even struggling. They are still. I don't know whether it's a curse or I don't know what their problem is. Arsenal fans, please forgive me. But it's not only Chelsea. But now you are better off now than Chelsea. That's just the truth. You are better off now than Chelsea. I'm sorry, I need to be taking some warm water because of my throat. You see, Chelsea have conceded 4+ goals in 4 different Premier League games this season. We've conceded 4+ goals, 4 goals in 4 different games, in 4 different Premier League games this season. They are most in a single campaign since 1990. Look at the record we are creating for ourselves. Since 1990, dear friend. They've now conceded 4+ in consecutive league games for a second time. 4+ in a consecutive league game in a single season. In a single season. 4+ in consecutive league games for a second time under Mauricio Pochettino. Something that hadn't happened since December 1989, prior to his arrival. Something that hasn't happened since 1989. I don't know how many of you were born at that time. That was the last time Chelsea conceded 4 league goals consecutively. We considered it 4 goals against Liverpool. Now 4 against Wolves consecutively. Are we okay? Wolves registered their first top flight away win against Chelsea since March 1979. Well, before I was born. And I don't know how many of you there, My goodness. Since before I was born, that was the last time. Wolves registered their first top flight away win against Chelsea since March 1979, 2-1 victory. While it's the first time they've completed a league double over the Blues since 1974 to 75. Chelsea suffered their 10th Premier League defeat of the season, with today their 23rd game of the campaign. Only in the 1993-1994 season, after 18 games, have they reached 10 defeats in fewer games in the competition. Pochettino must go. I'm done. There's no negotiation about it. Poch must go. I believe that you out there should agree with me. Listen to this. Chelsea suffered their 10th Premier League defeat of the season, with today their 23rd game of the campaign. We played 23 matches in this season in the league, and we lost 10. We lost 10 games. 10 games. Out of the 23 we played. With today their 23rd game of the campaign. Only in the 1993-1994 season, after 18 games, have they reached 10 defeats in fewer games in the competition. Poch must go. There's no negotiation on this. You can imagine, we got in the first goal, right? Unfortunately, Wolves hit straight back. They hit straight back and got an equalizer. Though, as we failed to hit those early warnings of the game, we failed to hit the threats of the game. The threat that Wolves was posing. Caicedo was disposed in the center of the pitch under pressure from two players, as you can see the picture on the screen. Players allowing João Gomes to charge forward and lay it off to corner. The luck was against us too. It's true. The luck was against us. When his shot took a wicked deflection off Thiago Silva, completely wrong footing Petrovic as the ball bounced in at the near post. This game, if not for Caicedo losing the ball at midfield, that wouldn't have happened. Am I here to blame Caicedo? No. It's a wrong profiling of player. The formation we played, the system we are playing, which I can't even see. I can't identify the exact system Chelsea is playing right now. I can't identify the system Pochettino is playing right now. You go to Tottenham, you will see a clear style of play. You go to Aston Villa, which we are going to be facing midweek in FA Cup 4th round, second tie. With that game, which we could have ended, we could have finished that game in Stamford Bridge. We have to go for a replay because we failed to do our job. You could see a clear style of play. Go to Manchester City, you could see a clear style of play. Go to Liverpool, clear style of play. Even Arsenal, you can clearly see their transitional play. Chelsea, do we have transitional play? No. What is our style of play? You can't tell. Pochettino must go. I'm tired and sick. There's been no upshift in our quality after spending £1 billion. Poch must go in addition to the sporting directors. Our sporting directors, they are clueless about building a squad. They are. And because if indeed Pochettino is in charge and our sporting directors are to do the right thing, some of the players that we have, we shouldn't have bought them. The money we spent on all these 18, 19 years, bunch of them that we are giving out on loan, we could have used those money to buy experiences. What made us not to go in for what Kudus, Mohamed Kudus? Oh, we presented a bid of what? Is it 14 million pounds or so? You are seeing a young man at his age doing wonders. You could see clearly. Assuming, okay, we got Cole Palmer. Yes, I agree. He's good. He's okay. But if we had spent a little more time or more money, we get in Kudus with Cole Palmer right now. We either slow transit or we bring in an experienced players. We either slow transit on field of play or we bring in experienced players who can make clearer decisions, who can make decisions when needed most. Dear friend, I think I'll have to leave here. My time is up. I will see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.